Hey lovely doves, thanks for joining me, Rita Michelle, here with Organic Mothering. Today I'm going to be talking about eyeglasses. Specifically, I got a new pair of eyeglasses today. They are reading glasses, so I'll just be using them for reading. They won't be my regular everyday glasses, but I'm calling them my Aunt May glasses, and I will be telling you why. So please watch to the end because I'm going to wait for the great unveiling of my Aunt May eyeglasses until the end of the video. So just stick with me because I'm going to be talking all about wearing your eyeglasses beautifully. Okay, if you're a glasses girl like me and you basically wear your glasses all the time, you don't wear contact lenses or you rarely wear them, you want to feel attractive in your glasses, right? And you want them to work for you. You want them to be the right prescription. You want them to fit well. You don't want them to be crooked or uncomfortable. And you want, if you're like me and you have minimalist leanings, you want to get the most bang for your buck. You want maybe one pair of glasses, two at the most, that will meet all of your eyesight needs. Okay, so here I'm going to put on my everyday eyeglasses to start with. And I can actually see to make these videos a little bit better because the computer's close up to me if I don't wear glasses at all. Plus you can see there's a bit of glare because I am on a porch, so there's a lot of natural sunlight coming in, although it's overcast at the moment. But these are bifocal lenses. They have the glare resistant coating and they are transitional lenses. So I got these glasses with all the amenities that I wanted for less than $300, if you can believe that. And I have some notes here because there's a lot of information that I want to share with you. And I don't want to forget anything. And I want to tell you, first of all, that I do have qualifications as a beauty specialist. So I have not actively looked specifically for YouTube videos about wearing eyeglasses and the topic of beauty together. One moment, hold on. All right, so my husband came home earlier than expected, and I just wanted to tell him not to interrupt because, I want to be able to share everything with you and not forget anything. All right, so my little notes. Okay, I was talking about being a beauty specialist. So what do I mean by that? I have a background in skincare and makeup artistry. I started out as a Mary Kay beauty consultant. Now, I have an undergraduate degree. I was an English major, so I have a bachelor degree. But I had this passion for Mary Kay. And one of the first things that I did after college, just on a part-time basis, but wanting to make it a career, was being a Mary Kay beauty consultant. And I have since gone toward more natural skincare and beauty products. But Mary Kay is a good quality, conventional beauty product company, and you do get great training on basic skincare and makeup techniques. So I started out with that, and then I was working as a promotions model for Active Image Agency in Columbus, and they called me one day and wanted to know if I had any experience as a makeup artist. So I just honestly told them, well, yes, I'm a Mary Kay beauty consultant, so I do know, about makeup application techniques, and that is something I'd like to do. So I got sent out to do various makeup artistry promotions. So I might be in the shopping mall promoting a skincare line and doing makeovers. I did Erna Laszlo Color Me Beautiful at a women's convention in Columbus. I did makeovers for Avon, and so I was usually in shopping malls or at a special convention or something like that doing makeup artistry. And eventually I wanted to really know know about this and be, like certified. I wanted to be official. So I had found out from my cousin's wife at the time that she had gone to esthetician school, and I didn't know what that was at all. So basically, I went through the Ohio State Schools of Cosmetology, and you can specialize just in aesthetics. You can also specialize like just in nails, that kind of thing. So with aesthetics, you do skincare, facials, makeup artistry, waxing, body care, services for the, like a seaweed wrap or that kind of thing, a mud wrap. I learned about that kind of stuff. I received additional training when I worked at the Kenneth's Day Spa, so that's where I ended up after esthetician school. Had a job before I even graduated with Kenneth's, and we did microdermabrasion. We had specialized training for that there, and also acid peels, and we were always having to get continuing education units, so I was always receiving ongoing training in the latest skincare and aesthetic products and techniques and ingredients and all the things that go into it. So I am coming to you talking about eyeglasses as a beauty specialist. And like I said, I don't think I've seen any videos. I haven't personally come across any, though I haven't actively looked for them. But when I'm viewing videos about beauty and style and things like that, I have not come across one about wearing glasses. So I think this is a unique, interesting, and much needed topic. So I got these glasses here, like I said, for less than $300. And if you like them, they are the Wildflower brand. And it says gardenia, like on the inside, it says wildflower, gardenia, and then PUR for purple, because this is a wireframe and it is purple. Now, interestingly, purple can be a neutral. You can use purple as a neutral, and if it's a good shade of purple for your skin tone, then you can basically wear them with any outfit and it's not going to clash. It's kind of like a neutral brown or a black. So, I'm wearing orange, and I actually think orange and purple are awesome together, but kind of like a tangerine orange here. But basically, I can wear these glasses with any outfit. Now, I like a wireframe over a plastic one. Last glasses I had, which I lost, they just disappeared. I don't know where they went. They were a plastic tortoiseshell frame that went all the way around, and the problem was they were always getting out of shape. I was always having to go to the eye doctor to have them readjusted because they would get crooked really easily. With the wireframe, I have not found this to be the case. I got these last fall, I'm going to say in October. I just went earlier this week for the first time to have them adjusted. Now, they needed it sooner, and as I always do, I tried to adjust them myself. That doesn't work. Don't try it, you'll just make it worse. So I went in, and while I was there, I said, hey, will my insurance still cover a pair of free eyeglasses? Because they have these cheapy frames, and if you just get standard glasses without any bells and whistles, my insurance will cover them. Now, this deal here with these for less than $300, I'm going to say with tax about $288. That's kind of the number that sticks out in my mind. So they're transitional lenses. So when you go out in the sun, they get dark, and when you come back into the inside, they clear up again. They have the glare protective coating that I mentioned, so that you can see your eyes. I mean, even with all this natural light coming in, you can still see my eyes. There's a little glare there, but it works really well. And I think that if you have to wear glasses every day and you want to feel and look your best, you want to feel confident about the way you look, you want people to be able to see your eyes. So I think paying extra for the glare protecting, the anti-glare coating is worth the extra expense. And then they're no line bifocals. That also costs extra. But in this case, with a special deal, I got all that for less than $300. So they didn't, let you apply your insurance because it was such a banging good deal to start with. So I've had these for less than a year, a couple months less than a year, and I've really liked them. Now I asked people before I got transitionals, because I'd been interested in them for a long time, if they liked them, if they had any problems with them. I got 100% positive response from everyone that wore transitionals. They love it. The only issue that anyone told me they had was with driving. That because the windshields, at least on newer cars, have an anti-UV coating already on them to help reduce the glare from the sunlight, the transitionals will not react and get dark enough because of that, and so you might have to wear sunglasses. And I was like, I don't want to have to wear a pair of sunglasses. I don't wear contacts, so that would mean I'd have to get prescription sunglasses, and that would be a couple $100 more, and I didn't want to do that. So I just thought I'll try them, and I have had no problem with driving with these. I have not had to wear separate sunglasses at all. I do have prescription sunglasses, and I am going to show them to you, but they're really old and they're banged up. And so, the other piece of advice I would give is that this is just the glass. I don't have a wire underneath here. It's only on the top. So it doesn't cover up as much of my face. You can see more of my face. And also, these are low enough that they're not competing with my eyebrows, because your eyebrows frame your face. And yes, your glasses are also framing your face. And you don't want like a double frame, where they're competing with each other and you can't see the shape of your brows. So I think it's good. But you also want them to, with bifocals, they have to be large enough. And, the person that helps you at the eye doctor, we have a bunch of ladies that are like the assistants there. Where I live, they will tell you if they're too small. So they do have to be big enough, but you want glasses proportionate to your face, basically. You don't want them too tiny, you don't want them too big. The problem, if you don't wear contacts, is that when you go to try on new frames, you can't see. You can't really see how they look on you. So what I did this last time, I had my eye exam, and then he gave me a sample pack of the daily wear. So the disposable ones. So you just wear them once, and you throw them away, and then you pull out the next pair. So I put them in before I tried on frames so I could actually see. So why don't I wear contacts? Let me just pause and tell you that. I used to wear them. I got them, I think, when I was a freshman in high school. I've been wearing glasses since I was 12. Got my braces off, got, contacts. And I had gas permeable lenses. I was always popping those things out and having to rinse them off, stick them back in. And sometimes instead of going to the bathroom, I just spit on them. I know it's gross, but I'd sit in class, I'd pop out the contact, put it in my mouth, rinse it off, stick it back in. Don't do that. That's not very hygienic. But I ended up, the contacts that actually worked best for me were those disposable ones, because you get a lot of, I think it's protein buildup on contacts, and they can get kind of dirty fast if you're a person that has a lot of that in your eyes. And I have allergies and very sensitive eyes, and it just got to the point where whenever I did wear contacts, it was uncomfortable. And I'm like the princess in the pea. Any little speck of like makeup or any little tiny piece of lint that was on the lens would drive me nuts. I'd have to, several times sometimes, before I finally had them in, I'd have to take them out and rinse them and put them back in over and over and over again. You have to make sure your towel doesn't have any lint so it doesn't get on your fingers. It's a pain in the butt for me. So for my allergies, I use this Similicin. I don't know if you can see this. These are Allergy Eye Drops. Similicin has a line of different eye drops for different needs. These are my favorite. It's Simliasan, Similicin, and you can get these at Walmart. So what you actually have to do is squeeze this little nozzle, and that releases the drops. So usually before I get in the shower, I put the eye drops in, so my eyes are nice and clear. So if you're going to wear contacts, those can help. You just have to wait a few minutes. Now when I put makeup on, I actually take off my glasses. I have a desk, a table, with a lighted makeup mirror on it. And I don't use the magnifying side. I just use the regular side, and I can see fine because that's close enough up. And actually my reading glasses don't have to be very strong. In fact, they're like a positive 2. So I put my makeup on and without my glasses on at all. And I don't need contacts. And you might want to wear a little more makeup if you're a glasses wearer, because, again, to be able to see your eyes. So you want to define the shape maybe with a little eyeliner, either just on the upper lid, or today I put a little bit just halfway across in the lower 2, the lower lashes also. You want to wear mascara, a little bit of eyeshadow. You don't need a lot. As you can see, I'm not, wearing heavy eye makeup. But it does make a big difference to define the brows, to wear a little eye makeup, and then when you wear the glasses, your eyes don't disappear behind them. Okay, so I'm just looking over my notes to make sure that I have not forgotten anything. Okay, so now I'm going to unveil, I'm going to show you this is what I used to have to do. So when I go to the pool or when I go to the lake and I'm on the beach, I like to read. And these, they don't have that full big coverage that sunglasses typically have, like my old ones did here. So these are Polaroid brand. They're just tortoise shell. I got these before I actually needed bifocals, so they only help with distance. So what I would have to do at the pool, and you can see they're like god-awful crooked, is I would take my reading glasses. Okay, so this was a little pair of glasses I actually wore as my regular everyday glasses before I had bifocals, so they could be small. And I would put these on, and what brand are these? CoverGirl, number 135, but these are really old, so who knows if they still have these, but they're cute, right? And then I would put these on over them, kind of like above them, so that I could look down and read and see a book, but these were keeping the sunlight out of my eyes. Okay. No. Ridiculous. And then when I was driving, these were okay, but once I needed bifocals, then when I would look at the dashboard, I could still read it. Like I could still read what speed I was going and such, but it was blurry. So I wanted to, I've got all these glasses and all these cases here. So I like that I have the bifocals, I can see everything, they get dark enough, and when I go to the beach or the pool, I just wear a hat. And that's a good thing to do anyway. It helps protect your face from the UVA and UVB rays. So, I've got SPF 30 tinted moisturizer on. I put on my glasses, I put on my floppy hat at the pool, and I can read, and my face doesn't burn. Because even with the makeup, eventually, if you're out there long enough, you might get burnt if you're fair, like I am. So I don't need these separate. So see, minimalism, multitasking glasses. Now, if I did want to wear contacts, which would be just my distance vision, I guess you can get like one contact that's your close and one contact that's your far sight. But another simple solution is to just get cheap reading glasses from the drugstore. So when I walked out, after I tried on my frames and chosen them, and I had, the sample contacts in that they gave me, I walked across the street to my pharmacy. So with the contacts in, I picked up a magazine and I tried on various, see, I can see nothing because I don't have contacts in. This is totally blurry. But then I could get the right prescription, and these are cheapy things like $5 or whatever. So if there was a day that I wore contacts, because I am a dancer and I have not performed in a long time, but I'm going to get some classes going again in the fall. And if I did want to be able to read, if I were being the MC for a show, for example, and I wanted to read and then be able to take them off when I dance, I could just put these on over the contacts and be able to read. So this is another possible solution, where then you're still only needing, minimum of eye helpers. Okay, so now the great unveiling. All right, so why am I calling these my Marissa Tomei? Well, when Marissa Tomei started playing Aunt May in the newest incarnation of Spider-Man, so the new Spider-Man is younger, he's only in high school. This Aunt May, Marissa's gorgeous, we all know this, but she has waist-length hair, and she dresses very simple but kind of bohemian but classic. So like a simple tank top with high-waisted trousers. If it's chilly, she throws on a cardigan. And she's just kind of bookish because she's got these large, round, like yellow-orange glasses. And I loved them. I just loved her whole look. Ta-da! What do you think of these? And they go with my outfit like totally. So rewinding with the story briefly, I wanted these initially when I wanted to get my new glasses, but because they had that special promotion, these frames were not part of it. And these are cheap frames, and I wanted to get, very high quality eyeglasses for everyday wear. But when I'm reading in bed at night, like if I'm just reading here and there during the day, like when I'm homeschooling and there's daylight, sunlight, the bifocals work fine for me. But if I'm reading a book, like sitting there for, extended period of time, reading a book for pleasure at night before I go to bed, which is my habit, I don't like the bifocals. I'm finding that I have to, keep moving the book, keep adjusting my head. At the top of the page, I have to tilt my head back for the bifocal to work, and then I'm putting strain on the back of my neck, and I don't want to be distracted and uncomfortable. I want to just be able to read, darn it, right? So, I went, when I got those glasses adjusted, because they were crooked, I looked around and I didn't see these on the wall anymore. But she brought out a tray of some additional ones that were part of the insurance package that would be covered. So these are just the reading glasses. So just the close-up prescription. So they're not the bifocals. And they're a little crooked. I'm probably going to have to run back in. And I want to mention that too. You should be able to just walk into your eye doctor without an appointment and have them at no charge adjust the eyeglasses that you got from them. You should be able to do that, so check into that. So these are very similar to Marissa Tomei's kind of sexy librarian look that she has going on as Aunt May in Spider-Man. So these were free for me with my insurance, and now I can read without issue. So I'm just going to read you yesterday the Psalm for the Assumption, for the Feast of the Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary. Came from Psalm 30. I'm going to read you the whole Psalm because it's just beautiful. And I want you to be able to, this is me testing out now my new reading glasses. Okay, a psalm, a canticle for the dedication of the temple of David. So this is the revised Grail Psalms. That's where this is coming from. So these are the psalms that are used in the liturgy, in the Novus Ordo, ordinary form of the Mass. I will extol you, Lord, for you have raised me up and have not let my enemies rejoice over me. O Lord my God, I cried to you for help, and you have healed me. O Lord, you've lifted up my soul from the grave, restored me to life from those who sink into the pit. Sing psalms to the Lord, you faithful ones. Give thanks to his holy name. His anger lasts a moment, his favor all through life. At night come tears, but dawn brings joy. I said to myself in my good fortune, I shall never be shaken. O Lord, your favor had set me like a mountain stronghold. Then you hid your face, and I was put to confusion. To you, O Lord, I cried. To my God I appealed for mercy. What profit is my lifeblood, my going to the grave? Can dust give you thanks or proclaim your faithfulness? Hear, O Lord, and have mercy on me. Be my helper, O Lord. You have changed my mourning into dancing, removed my sackcloth, and girded me with joy. So my soul sings psalms to you and will not be silent. O Lord my God, I will thank you forever. Amen. That was actually not the psalm from the Feast of the Assumption. That was Psalm 45. I don't know how I ended up on Psalm 30/29 in the old list. Yeah, but wasn't that beautiful? It was like perfect. It was just meant to be, wasn't it? Because you can be more joyful if you feel like you. And part of feeling like you is looking like you. Is that how you look outwardly reflects how you feel on the inside. And how you look outwardly, how you dress and do your hair and your makeup and everything fits your life, fits your lifestyle. It facilitates you in your vocation, doing the work that you are doing for the glory of God. And being able to see is very important, whatever your work is. And feeling confident in how you look is important. So it isn't vain. I mean, it's vain to spend an excessive amount of time worrying about your looks, talking about how you're worried about your looks, asking people if you look okay, obsessing about your appearance. That's not good. But taking care of yourself, how you look is part of that. And having good quality things that last reduces wastefulness. And it's being a good steward of the bounty and abundance that God has given you. So I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you learned something from this. I hope you too can take inspiration from Aunt May. This might not be look everybody can rock. It's more of a statement. These are more statement glasses. But I'm just so thrilled that I finally got to get these and that it worked out the way that it did, and that now I will be able to read at night, and all shall be well, and all shall be well, and all manner of things shall be well. Blessed Julian of Norwich. Okay. Peace, doves. Thanks for stopping in, and see me at the blog at Organic Mothering, and I'll have a couple pictures there too, and I'll link to the post that I originally wrote about Marissa Tomei as Aunt May. And like we all say, subscribe if you enjoyed this and you want to see more and you want notification, and hit the bell and all that good stuff. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.